We all have those times when we feel utterly lost and uncertain about where we're going in life. It's as though we're set permanently on repeat, day after day, automatically doing the same thing without any true focus. We all envisage a better life, but if we stay on repeat mode, there's no way we're going to get there. So if you've been thinking lately about whether to do something different, but you're not sure if you want to risk quitting your job, for example, or upsetting your loved ones, let's look into how you can actually do something about it. Welcome to Helen Barton on YouTube, here to guide you on your unique pathway to uncover the true you and positively sparkle. In order to get more clarity and direction, it can be helpful to take some time out to reflect on what's important to you and what you really want to achieve. Find a comfortable place to sit still and seriously think back on your life's journey so far. Remind yourself about all the things you've accomplished, both big and small. Each one is a valuable step which has brought you to where you are now. Okay, so think about what it is that you really want. Just take a few minutes to dream and let your mind wander. What have been the defining moments in all aspects of your life up until now? Work, family, friends, passions such as travel, art, etc. What did you enjoy most about such memories, and what did you particularly learn from any difficult times or experiences? Looking back at my own life, my own experiences, focusing on my career for a moment, I completed an advanced secretarial course during my final school years to fall back on, as I knew that it was something I could do anywhere in the world and in almost any field of work. And lo and behold, as soon as I arrived home, I was offered a job in our local town as a dental receptionist. I had no plan, only to get a job, but it was clear to me that it was a good start, and I accepted. The usual go to school, get a job, get married, have children, chase promotions to earn more money, to buy a bigger house and spend more money scenario, right? 3 months later, I realized that I didn't really want to stay in such a job for a long term. So I applied for a post as a legal secretary, and I began job number 2. And as I gained experience, I felt I was doing something more fulfilling and was far happier. I felt useful and productive. Little did I know it back then, but my personal values were beginning to guide me. I was learning and developing through trial and error into who Helen was and who I was to become. Once you have a good understanding of what's important to you and what's made you happy in the past, you can start to think about what to keep in mind in order to make good decisions about what you want to achieve in the future. The most important thing is to confidently live your life in a way that feels right for you and makes you happy. I was content as a legal secretary for a few years, but then I saw an ad for a private secretary to the boss of our local power station, the CEGB, Central Electricity Generating Board, a position with far more prospects to learn and grow. Not to mention that it also happened to be closer to home, paid higher wages, and had better promotion opportunities. Another plus was that it was bang in the middle of the countryside, my nature value. There were no traffic rush hours either, and I would have more opportunity to take care of my horse around work hours, as I could even pop back home at lunchtime if I needed to, or get up early to ride in the morning. So you can see how to look back at your life to date and pick out what matters to you most and truly discover what suits you best for all the future decisions. From here I went to work in Spain, and I'm still living here 40 years later, which is a story for another day. But what I'm getting at is that if you make decisions based on what you want rather than what society tells you that you should be doing, then you're more likely to be successful and enjoy being great at what you do. Think about your life journey so far. What values have guided your decision-making process? And importantly, more importantly, what have you learned about yourself? Then ask, am I still on the right path? Do my current circumstances reflect what truly matters to me? If not, what needs to change? This process of self-reflection can be really powerful in helping us to get clarity on our what, where and how, and make the correct decisions as we choose how to move forwards. It's not about making rash decisions, but more about knowing what you're aiming for, to make real, wise choices and avoid wasting time with so many mistakes on the way to your true pathway. If you're struggling to find the clarity you need, it may be helpful to talk to a trusted friend or family member, or to really get down to serious personal discovery, get in touch with a self-realization coach. Sometimes it can be difficult to see things clearly on our own, and talking to someone else can help us to gain some much needed perspective. I hope this has helped you to see the value in taking some time out for you to stop and reflect about who you truly are and what you want out of life, by getting more clarity about your values, strengths and weaknesses, and how these can directly influence your decisions, goals and actions moving forwards on your personal road to happiness. If you're ready to start making some positive changes in your life, this exercise can be a great first step. And if you would like some help in covering your self-truth, I invite you to book a free one-to-one private call with me, which can help you to get started moving forwards in a positive and more fulfilling way. Simply click the link either above or below this video and follow the instructions to book your call, and we can take a look into how you and your loved ones can enjoy life a lot more. Thank you for watching. Yours in truth,